The sustainability and long-term impact of capacity-building programs are central to ensuring that development gains persist beyond donor cycles and periods of external support. While many initiatives focus on immediate outputs, such as training sessions delivered or participants reached, the real measure of effectiveness lies in whether programs continue to generate benefits after external support concludes. Sustainable capacity-building initiatives strengthen resilience within communities and institutions. They enable adaptation to evolving social and economic conditions and support the continuation of services over time. Sustainability should therefore not be treated as a secondary objective. It must function as a foundational design principle embedded from the earliest stages of program development and implementation. One effective strategy for ensuring sustainability is integrating capacity-building initiatives within existing local systems and institutional frameworks. When programs align with national priorities and operate through established structures, they are more likely to endure beyond the life of a specific project. Institutional integration promotes continuity by strengthening existing governance mechanisms. It also avoids the creation of parallel systems that disappear once external support is withdrawn. In many development contexts, education and health initiatives demonstrate the effectiveness of this approach. Programs that collaborate closely with local schools, health services, and government agencies often produce more stable outcomes. These programs reinforce institutional capacity rather than replacing it. By embedding new practices within local administrative and professional systems, organizations create conditions where knowledge and responsibility remain within the community. Equally important for sustainability is the development of local leadership and community ownership. Capacity building becomes durable when communities themselves assume responsibility for guiding and maintaining development initiatives. Programs that cultivate leadership encourage participants not only to acquire skills, but also to apply them in ways that strengthen collective decision-making. Leadership initiatives often include mentorship, peer learning networks, and collaborative problem-solving. These processes enable knowledge to circulate across generations of community actors. As a result, continuity is preserved even as individual participants move on or organizational roles evolve. When beneficiaries become active contributors to program design and implementation, they shift from passive recipients of assistance to co-creators of local solutions. This transformation strengthens accountability and commitment to sustaining program outcomes. Financial resilience represents another critical component of sustainability. Development initiatives that depend on a single donor or short-term funding cycle face significant risks once those resources decline. Organizations increasingly adopt diversified financial strategies to reduce dependence on external funding. These strategies may combine multiple funding streams and strengthen financial stability. Some initiatives incorporate community-based fundraising or revenue-generating activities connected to program objectives. Others establish financial reserves capable of supporting operations during periods of transition. In certain cases, organizations create endowments or long-term financial buffers. These mechanisms protect essential services against economic uncertainty and funding volatility. Collaboration across sectors and institutions also strengthens sustainability. Partnerships between local organizations, governments, international agencies, and community groups create networks of shared expertise and resources. These collaborations often expand program reach while increasing institutional legitimacy. Multi-sector partnerships allow organizations to combine technical knowledge, financial resources, and policy support. Through coordinated action, partners can address complex development challenges that exceed the capacity of individual institutions. Collaboration also facilitates the exchange of best practices across organizations and regions. Another factor influencing sustainability is the ability to scale and replicate successful models. Programs that demonstrate effectiveness in one context can extend their impact by adapting proven approaches to other regions or communities. Scaling requires careful attention to contextual differences. Core principles must remain intact, while implementation strategies respond to local conditions. Successful expansion typically depends on strong monitoring systems and adequate resource mobilization. Institutional partnerships are also essential for supporting responsible growth. When carefully managed, replication of effective models allows development initiatives to reach broader populations. At the same time, organizations can maintain the quality and integrity of their original program design. Monitoring and evaluation play a crucial role in determining whether capacity-building initiatives generate lasting impact. Long-term assessments provide evidence about whether improvements in knowledge, institutional capacity, and social outcomes persist over time. Longitudinal studies often reveal that certain interventions produce measurable benefits years after implementation. These benefits may include economic improvements as well as broader social effects. For example, communities may experience increased confidence, stronger aspirations, and improved social cohesion. Qualitative evaluation methods help capture these less tangible but important dimensions of development impact. Community participation in monitoring processes further strengthens sustainability. When local stakeholders contribute to data collection and evaluation, they develop deeper understanding of program outcomes. This participatory approach reinforces accountability and encourages communities to guide program evolution. Sustainability indicators may include economic resilience, environmental recovery, and social empowerment. Such indicators allow organizations to move beyond short-term performance metrics. They support a more comprehensive understanding of long-term development progress. Despite the importance of sustainability-focused design, organizations often encounter obstacles when implementing long-term evaluation systems. Limited financial resources and insufficient technical expertise can restrict evaluation capacity. Competing operational demands may also limit organizations' ability to conduct extensive assessments. In some contexts, donor reporting requirements emphasize short-term outputs rather than deeper institutional learning. Addressing these challenges requires evaluation methods that are both rigorous and adaptable. Mixed method approaches combining quantitative indicators with qualitative insights can provide practical solutions. These approaches balance analytical rigor with feasibility in resource-constrained environments. They enable organizations to generate meaningful evidence while maintaining manageable evaluation processes. Ultimately, the long-term impact of capacity-building initiatives depends on whether programs equip communities with the knowledge and resources required to sustain progress independently. Sustainable programs strengthen local systems and cultivate capable leadership. They also secure resilient financial structures and foster collaborative partnerships. Continuous monitoring and adaptive learning allow organizations to refine their strategies over time. For practitioners and policymakers, the central lesson is clear. Sustainable capacity building is not defined by prolonged external assistance. Instead, it is defined by the ability of communities to guide their own development trajectories. Programs that prioritize local ownership and institutional integration create conditions in which development gains endure. In this sense, sustainability is not the final phase of a project. It is the guiding principle shaping every stage of program design and implementation.